Good evening, this is the Oscar expert here with Brother Bro. And the Irishman trailer has arrived. Long anticipated by us.
Very, very long anticipated in general, Cole. I mean, this movie's in development for what, 20 years?
4 cinema granddaddies here. We got Scorsese, De Niro, Pacino, and Pesci all working on the same movie. It's a dream team.
Harvey Keitel as well,
But
as
come
a
on.
side note.
So what did we get with this trailer? Well, one thing that stood out to me, this doesn't look fun.
It's dark.
It doesn't look fun. Like, The Departed, Wolf of Wall Street, even like Goodfellas has that kind of like rock and roll energy. Like, this is just like really serious of a movie, which I thought was cool. I thought it will help to
I'm
separate
digging
it from other movies that he's done. The cinematography was like super dramatic.
I mean, it looked pretty epic, Cole.
Yeah, it definitely looked like a big mob epic.
And they like go through the JFK assassination. Like, there's some history in it. It takes place over like a long period of time.
And it's also like this sad guy. Like the hitman is like a sad man. He's not like put the bullet in your fucking brain, you assholes. Like he's not like a badass who's having fun with it. He's just like kind of like, this is what I gotta do. This is what I gotta do. De Niro's performance is just all there in this movie. And then you've got, I don't know what it means. You got Al Pacino and Joe Pesci, and they're duking it out for that supporting slot. Who's going to make it? They're going to have to Raging Bull box it out.
I mean, Al Pacino is the more likely one. He's the bigger star. But Joe Pesci, if people are like, oh my God, we love, he's back. So do they want to nominate this man for going... The answer is, I mean, sure, if he's in the movie a lot, and he's like funny but old, then he could get a nomination alongside his co-star Al Pacino, who seems to be supporting as well. Now, Cole, Robert De Niro, do you think he's like really, really in it for this nomination for this movie?
I mean, I think that this movie can collapse altogether, like if it's underwhelming, but if the movie is what we think it is, yeah, hell yeah, De Niro's in for that nomination.
Yeah, you're right.
However, that also leads into the de-aging. This trailer may have kind of shown a lot of shots that don't showcase the de-aging, but that last one really did, the close-up on De Niro's face. And to be quite honest, it wasn't as convincing as I wanted it to be, as maybe this $200 million fucking dollar budget would suggest, because where else is it going? I thought this could be like a super revolutionary, like next level CG, but I honestly don't know that it looks better than Gemini Man. Maybe not all the effects are rendered or something. Maybe there were shots that I didn't notice it in, but that last shot, like the expression on his face was just a little rubbery, and it looked like it wasn't quite De Niro.
Yeah, there was something off about the expression, which is a real problem. Yeah, it was because then that gets in the way of the performance, and then the other issue would be just like the skin wasn't textured right.
I think it was like the eyes looked a little glassy.
Yeah, the eyes were like a little too sharp.
I mean, maybe bold prediction here. I was thinking that this movie was going to dethrone The Lion King for a visual effects win. Think Babe beating Apollo 13 for visual effects. Think Ex Machina beating Star Wars and Mad Max. I'm just not seeing that $200 million in the faces yet. Maybe they're not completely finished.
I mean, the movie itself looks extremely well polished and looks like they used that money for, the production design and the crane camera work.
But Justin, this is $200 million we're talking about.
I mean, no. For a drama, that's more than like a Hollywood blockbuster, some of them. It's insane. And the investment that Netflix is taking for a movie that isn't even going to do that well in the box office because
it's coming to Netflix.
Curtailed run there. The investment's kind of crazy, but they want to get this high-profile name in there, and they want a high-profile Oscar contender to boost their status. So that's what it's really about. I think I can get over it and just watch the movie, and if the movie's good, I will.
Yeah, I think that it won't impede. Like, if it's a great movie, it won't be bad. It's not bad enough that it's going to impede the Oscar chances, but it's not like as next level looking as maybe I hoped it would be. Could this movie fail? Could it just be underwhelming?
This movie looks entertaining as hell. I mean, how could it not be with this cast and this plot?
Nothing.
The shots look great.
Yeah, everything looks great.
The production design looks great,
nothing's too big to fail, and this happens every year. There are contenders that just seem like the biggest juggernauts ever, and they don't get maybe any nominations, like Billy Lynn's Long Halftime Walk or something along those lines.
David O. Russell and Joy, of course he gets in, and then he just doesn't. Silence, while it was a good movie, didn't get in for nominations because people thought it was too boring. You couldn't really compete with the other fare.
But really, Scorsese is one of the most consistent directors ever. Some of his best movies you can find in every decade of his career, including this one.
He doesn't have one movie That's not green on Metacritic, Cole.
Yeah, so it's not going to fail.
This movie's a lot going for it. There's no reason to think that
and it looks great.
It won't be an Oscar
contender. It looks
contender.
really good.
You got to keep it on your list until you find out the reviews, and that's just how this game is played, ladies and gentlemen. You got 3 acting potential. You have director potential because he's doing something a little different. Screenplay, of course, screenplay. And this is if 3 actors are in. Picture, cinematography.
Well, hold up, Justin. You're going to say production design.
Potential production
and
design.
Editing. But I do want to mention Goodfellas, Departed, Wolf of Wall Street, not nominated for production design or cinematography. Not even Goodfellas for cinematography. Despite the famous tracking shots,
that is a royal snub.
He's had, like, multiple movies win it, but, like, the mobster ones, the gang ones, don't get a whole lot of technical nominations.
Production design possible.
But, again, it doesn't always happen with his mob movies. But, like, this one, the look of the movie looks, like, really big and epic and detailed. So I think that maybe it has a shot at those nominations.
I mean, we saw some slow motion shots, like, just...
The car wash.
The cinematography was
whatever this car wash scene is, like, I'm excited. Yeah. You just know that it's going to be like the car wash scene.
I mean, when I watched this trailer, I just thought, oh my god, I'm being given yet another sumptuous Scorsese film feast. And so
sumptuous
this is
Scorsese
cinema feast.
You keep that alliteration.
Pardon me. Sumptuous Scorsese cinema snack. I'm just so excited. Visionary filmmaker. He doesn't make bad movies. He's like the one filmmaker who doesn't make bad movies. Maybe Tarantino too. It's insane, folks. He's a juggernaut, and he's coming at you with The Irishman. Get excited. Put it on your Oscar list. What would you do if Robert De Niro came to your house, shot you?